Hall of Elicitation.
Now's our chance.
So yeah, I've heard that it's not a super long DLC, which means that maybe right up there might be the final boss of this DLC. Maybe. But yeah, you can tell it's DLC, considering, like, the items I've gotten so far. Like, holy crap, that is power creep if I've ever seen it. Giving some of the most overpowered items in the game in DLC. The final boss of the actual game is gonna get wrecked.
Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
It's that thing that we saw a preview of briefly, and is on, like, the main art of this DLC. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would have been.
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Wait, so that's an icon?
50 routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Yeah, I think I will stand clear of that. Okay, so I could die and get my potions back. Or I could just ride it out. Whoa. What? Uh-oh. Whoa, Okay. Okay. What is this? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's not gonna hit me now, right? Okay, cool. Let's put up some safety orbs. Oh, my Sentetsuken isn't charged up. Uh-oh. If I find a good opening. Yeah, he's a big body. I think a lot of times are probably going to be good openings. Is what it's seeming very much like with this boss. Oh my. Well, I'm very glad I'm on this side. Is this an opening? Maybe after the Delta attack? Screw it, right now, before the full thing goes through. Well, never mind. That's bad. Okay, yeah, that attack is easy to dodge at least. Okay, something like that. Might be about time for a few more orbs, maybe? That might well be time for. Okay, and then say, do this. Yoink. Get down here. Get down. Get close enough so that my orbs continue to do damage there. Okay, my thing isn't quite charged up yet. But, okay. Do a little bit of damage this way. Charge up a little smidge of Sentetsuken. Okay, and then any second now. Whoa. Little bit of mayhem. And then this is an opening for this, right? Probably. Come on, please. Yes! Heck yeah. It's continuing to charge it up, right? Even if I'm equipped off. Whoops. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't accidentally diamond dust. I hit the wrong button for stupid rift slip. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a little bit scary there. I shouldn't have committed to that attack there. That was a little bit dumb of me. A little bit too greedy. Okay. Okay. Let me just get that full charge before the next phase here. Not the next phase. The stagger. Come on. Let me... There. Amazing. Okay, do this. Okay. And then say... What? I wasn't at level 5! Okay, well... Guess I could have canceled that a moment later. Is what I could have done. Dang it. Well, I screwed that up a little bit. But next time will be the real time. Okay, not Rift Slip. Dang it, I screwed that up. I screwed that up really badly. Okay, well, time for cinematic stuff.
Is it over?
Imagine.
Please tell me it's over.
Data assessment complete.
Oh, it's
Recalculating
phase 2 time.
Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Oh. Maybe true final boss time.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Ooh, the music's changing. This looks like something you'd see in Metroid Prime. Like, those would be the weak spots that you hit now.
Those new arms, for one.
Wow, okay. Yeah, this is most definitely final boss of this DLC.
All right. I'm convinced.
Wow, okay. A good morning, Reggie Bump. Whoa, whoa! Alright, I'm playing Elden Ring now, apparently. Like, yikes. Here. Just get the last little bit of charge there. Nice. Safety orbs. Okay. And then do a little smidge of that for safety's sake. It feels like I'm playing a mix of, like, Elden Ring and Astral Chain or something like that. Like, Elden Ring in terms of, like, the boss and his attacks. Like, the speed that there is now. Omega. Aionios! Xenoblade 3? Oh my goodness, the skid. And, Astral Chain, and, like, this feels like the other world of Astral Chain. Is what it kind of feels like here. The aesthetic. Is the vibes I get. Okay. Okay, I can barely even tell what is going on with my own attacks in terms of the sound effects anymore. With all the craziness. What is this? What is this? What is this? This is a DLC file, but I'm surprised it's this easy. Well, we'll see here. Whoa, my goodness, I got the parry there. Okay, it might be about time for more orbs. Like, cast those there. Yikes. Okay, really quickly, I almost screwed that up. I almost screwed it up. I'm really glad I didn't. Come on! Get down here, darn you! Okay, do the that. Do the that. For lots of smidges of damage. To whittle away that... Whoa, I dodged way too early, but it was fine. I was able to do another dodge in time. Okay. There's Delta attack again. Whoa! Oh, I went right into that. How am I not getting damaged? Oh, there, I got a little bit of damage on me. I was kind of rapidly dodging around. This looks like a good time for more orbs. That's why I think this seems like a good time for. Just whittle away at that will meter. Yeah, and these orbs are very much like Nier Automata kind of thing. Nier Automata, Nier Replicant. You see orbs like that in those games. Okay, now this time I do the real big damage. Okay, and then do this. Kind of rack up the multiplier while I charge up my Zentetsuken again. Okay. And then just bring it up to level 4 with a couple hits. Okay. And then do this. Okay, I should have saved it for the final hit, and I screwed it up there anyway. 172k stagger damage. That's more like it. What the heck is this? Safety orbs. I'm scared. It's just another phase, I think. Okay, this is... Okay, he's continuing to send out shockwaves. What are these bits on the ground? How have I not taken damage yet? What the heck? Okay, wow, much yikes. Hyperextension. Well, I popped that heal just in time. I'm at 4 and 2 right now. So things are a little scary. Okay, I don't know if I'm getting it this try because holy crap. I thought I dodged that. I guess I didn't. Okay, good time for more orbs. More orbs. Okay, kind of dash in here. Dodge those. ML wave cannon. Just to make sure that I'm continuing to heal up here. Don't touch those. Okay. Very much craziness here. Okay. And then do a little smidge of this. Do a little smidge of that. More orbs. Oh. Okay, that was close. Oh yeah, and I wanted to do... I might have screwed this up by doing this now. Or maybe I didn't. Oh my goodness, I didn't. Because yeah, I do need that Sentetsuken level 5 for the next time that I stagger you. If I want to be doing big damage here. Okay. Okay. I want that Sentetsuken level. Okay. Okay, get me over here. Get me over. Atomic Ray. Yeah, that one again. Okay, for safety's sake, give me that. And then Arms of Darkness. Okay. I'm very surprised I wasn't taking damage there. Though I did lose some of my orbs, so clearly I would have taken some damage otherwise. Whoops. Okay, and then I worried that I accidentally undid my Blade of Darkness there. That's what I worried about for a second. Okay, and then save this for the next one. Okay. Big spins. And then a couple more hits to bring it up to level 4. Limit break, level 4. Okay, I'm getting about 175 stagger damage, 175k stagger damage off of that now. High maneuvers. What am I at? 3 and 2. What the heck? Yikes. Much yikes. Okay. That one again. Atomic Ray. Okay. Okay, this is probably an opening enough for this, right? Oh, I'm taking damage during that. Alright, that might not have been the best time to be doing that, after all. Might well have been the case. Okay, it's fine. A little bit of scariness there. I have 3 regular potions left, and that's it here. Okay. Okay. Stop. Okay. Okay. Okay, get me out of here. Yeah, not gonna get hit by it this time now that I know what to expect. Screw, I'm going for it. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, cinematic stuff. This is the first try, and yet, yeah, and I didn't even have all my heliums going into it. I said, screw it, we let it ride. But it is gonna be a very close first try, one way or the other. Dang, I should have saved my thing for right then. I, screwed that up. Whoops, dang it. No, I didn't mean to start holding it. Whatever. I think I just need to, like, do big damage here. He doesn't have a will meter anymore. So I'm just doing what I can. That's what I'm doing at this point. Get the extra damage where I can. Okay. Do this. Charge up my thing. Save this for when I can let off my thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on. Just do a little bit of that. A little smidge of this. So it's all charged up and at the ready to go. Okay, I'll get him with this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that'll reach him. Okay, but this is very, quite scary. What is this attack? Do I want to get out of this circle? I don't know what to expect here. Panic potion. Screw it. Whoops, not rift slip. Okay, dancing steel. I'm surprised I didn't take damage by those lasers there. Unless you have dark core from Smash 4. Similar aesthetic going on here. Nice camera angle happening here, by the way. Okay, I'm not rift slipping this time. I'm going right into Arm of Darkness. Okay, come on. I don't know how long I have before he lets off the ultimate thing here. But, here. Okay. Yeah, I think it will be. Okay, and then how much damage will this do? Okay, save it in case I need that. This is insanity! What the hell is happening here? I did it! Omega defeated! I wasn't sure how much time I had there. 20,000 experience I got. Omega nodule. Common sense would suggest that any metal taken from the corpse of a centuries-old construct, metal that shudders and quakes like a slab of freshly cut swine's flesh, should be given a wide berth, if not a hefty heave into some nearby lagoon. That said, legendary weaponry is rarely the product of common sense. Wow. Yeah, child's play then.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly. For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true.
If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Search detected. Warning. System overload. System overload. Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
I hope we did the right thing.
We all saw the crystals fade, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be alright?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said, we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
Poor Joshua. Well, speak with Karen in the hideaway. Alright, so I guess I'll go there, and that's probably going to be what wraps up this DLC adventure. Well, definitely a bit of an intense final battle there. So that's DLC 1 final boss, but there's still DLC 2 final boss and actual main game final boss. I forget how many months later after the main game this DLC released, so I guess it makes sense that they want the final boss of them to be, like, pretty intense. I mean, I can only presume, like, how crazy the final boss of this game is gonna be when every boss, not every boss, but a lot of bosses in this game feel like final bosses, like, holy crap. But yeah. Presuming that dialogue about creatures in the temple is hitting optional bosses for treasure? Oh, maybe. Where Josh was just like, oh, maybe we can go back and study some stuff, and saying that, well, if anything there is stirring, he said that they probably wouldn't be.
So,
I mean, maybe there'd be optional bosses
did you
there.
find
I
out
don't know.
where the dust crystals were coming
It'll be nice
from
for, like,
or
more
what?
optional content in it,
It's,
rather than just these few hours
long
and that's it for
story.
the whole DLC.
And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
Because this was not a long DLC at all. And this was what, like $14, I think?
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never cease to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
Quest complete, Echoes of the Fallen, the unique quest completion tune. Alright, I did DLC 1. I get nothing! Oh, I get 1 Dusk Shard. As if unable to, and that I guess means it'll be displayed on, like, my shelf there. As if unable or unwilling to accept the loss of their mother, with the destruction of the Sage Spire's heart, did all nearby dust crystals shatter and fade. Oddly, those far removed from the tower, however, do not appear to have suffered the same fate, including a particularly suspect sample Goots was gulled into buying on a recent journey to Port Isolde. They're not even what you'd call decent, Famiel displayed in Clive's chambers. I guess he certainly is. Alright, that's DLC 1 done. Repercussion trophy earned. That's what that is. Alright, a new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Let's go check it out. Let's have a look-see. Also, let's have a really quick look-see at my new sword that I got during that DLC. If it looks cooler than Ragnarok here. Weapon. So, why is it saying that? Oh, it's not saying that one's new. It's top left corner on things. Yeah, Buster Sword. I don't necessarily need to do the Buster Sword. Katana. I don't know what Final Fantasy game that's from, but I assume a different one as well. If, like, Buster Sword is obviously 7. Fallen Enforcer. Shadowy details of its make and provenance aside, attempting to explain why. Yeah, I read that once before. So let's say I had that be the look. Oh, it does look kind of cool. Yeah, maybe I'll have this be my sword for a little while. It does look kind of spicy. Change things up a little bit here. Alright, so what's going on over here, huh? Let me check my Echoes of the Fallen crystal here. Yeah, it's just on the table there. So yeah, it's at the end here as a purple icon because it was a DLC one that you're not getting in the main game. Gotcha. Also, I did check on Steam during that last cutscene. Yeah, $13.49 is the price of this DLC in Canadian dollars, so that'll probably cost $10 USD or something like that. Yeah, it might well be. I don't know. I don't know enough about Final Fantasy to be able to know. Dear Sid, I write you this note from Imperial Lands. Yes, I know we said we'd be going straight home, but a little detour to trade the trinkets we picked up on our travels for some trusty gil seemed in order. Give the elders something to soften the shock of losing the dust crystals like. Truth is, those crystals have long been a lifeline for our people, and though I may have been quick to comprehend your reasoning that they're naught but a tether to a sinking ship, humble country folk like mine are rather less receptive to new ideas. Wish me luck in turning them to the righteous path. Famiel. P.S. In the unlikely event that we should find ourselves driven from our home at the point of a pitchfork, I trust you'll spare us a bed or 3. The lads can sleep on the floor at a pinch. Well, and then yeah, this is the next DLC one. So yeah, it's currently 1:50 in the morning. I knew that this DLC wasn't going to be super long. I think if you're paying $14, that might not be super worth it. $14 deal. Like a $14 DLC that only lasts like 3 hours and is comprised of go find these merchants in the world, do a couple battles, and then do 1 dungeon. Like, the DLC was basically 1 dungeon and like the very slight lead up to it is what it was, which really isn't a lot of content. It had some interesting lore stuff that I might end up taking some time to like really look into and understand the backstory and lore behind this game a little bit better. And the final boss was really cool and flashy, like all the big impactful bosses are in this game, so that was cool. So I generally enjoyed it. I think it's the kind of thing where if I wasn't a content creator, I might have preferred waiting for it to go on sale. Like, I tried to, and then it didn't go on sale. Because, yeah, $14 for, like, a dungeon. I don't know how worth it that is. Though, you can definitely feel the power creep, I will say. With things like, oh yeah, the damage multiplier is normally 150%, but get this DLC exclusive thing, and now the maximum is 200%. And I was going from dealing, like, just over 100,000 damage per each stagger cycle to about 170 damage. 170,000 damage. So, yeah, with my cycle that I've already been doing, I'm getting like a 70% damage increase off of that. So, yeah, that's pretty big there. Here's HP regain potential when taking damage. I don't know what the while automatically restoring HP regain gauge meant. Like, maybe it just meant that it was automatically going up and I didn't need to ask Torgal to heal me as much as I would normally have to. I mean, and maybe Torgal's heal still stacks with it. What do these icons mean? I wonder. But the HP regain potential, I definitely noticed I had a lot more recoverable HP with that on. I definitely noticed that. And then the whole, hey, if your limit break gauge is full and you're about to die, we're gonna like give you a little bit of a safety net and pop it so that you won't die in that instance. And if that is truly increasing my damage from limit break, then that's probably also contributing to like my crazy stagger damage that I'm pulling now. And then also just like the fact that I don't have like the best weapon in the base game. It sounds like there's like a super crazy quest line that you can go around for like the best weapon of the base game. But I have a really, really good one of the base game, going all the way up until Ragnarok that you get for completing the blacksmith's quest lines all the way to completion. That, like, just look at the description. It's clearly meant to be like one of the best kind of things of the main game, I would assume here. And then Fallen Enforcer at 390. 325 to 390. It's like, wow. And I just get that like pretty early on there. And it's like, wow, that's definitely some power creep if I've ever seen it. I will definitely say. So, you want some better gear, you get the DLC, that's for sure. I mean, maybe there'll be even better gear in DLC 2. And I assume DLC 1 and 2 are going to have like no connection to one another because you can buy them individually and do them individually. So next time, I'll be doing this DLC. I'm not going to accept it yet, but a little bit of a preview for next time. Sid, I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more, for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands. But if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. Yeah, absolutely. Totally is here. So, in the main game, we went around getting the powers of every dominant in the world, except for Leviathan. Leviathan is mentioned a couple times in the plot as like, yeah, Leviathan is a thing that exists. But we never have Leviathan actually come up in the plot line. But Leviathan is here in DLC 2, so I guess with that, I would get like the final icon here. So yeah, here's all the base game stuff all unlocked. I guess I'll get one final one of these wheels for the second DLC. I don't know where it's gonna put it, like up here or something. Like, maybe it moves some things apart a little bit and it'll put it down here or something, but there's one final icon. And if the power creep of the equipment from DLC is any indication, I assume that the iconic abilities of DLC 2 are going to be really, really strong. So, yeah, I enjoyed that DLC. It was pretty short, though. Not really all that much to it. Some cool lore. Very much power creep. Pretty epic final boss. And I'm really looking forward to DLC 2 and doing, like, the final dominant battle of the playthrough. We'll get Leviathan. I'll have the power of all the dominants then. And then we'll go and, like, beat up... I was about to say beat up Origin. Go beat up Ultima. And beat the game. Apparently, DLC 2 is a bit longer than 1. But neither of them are super long. Apparently, DLC 1 is about 3 hours. And yeah, that felt like that was about 3 hours. Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. I can't tell by how long I've been streaming because I don't remember how long I was streaming Helldivers for. I've been streaming for over 8 hours at this point when you count the Helldivers stuff before. But DLC 2 is apparently about 4 hours, so a smidge longer, but also a pretty short DLC. And if I can remind myself on Steam here. The Rising Tide is the name of the next DLC. is $27 Canadian here. So I don't know, maybe it'd be like $20, $21 USD or something like that. Recent reviews mixed. Oh, I'm curious, what did people say about Echoes of the Fallen then? Oh, recent reviews and all reviews very positive. 80% recent reviews and 81% of all reviews are very positive. But Rising Tide, recent reviews 69% are positive and all reviews 62% are positive. Maybe it's due to the price, because if it really is like a 4-hour DLC for like $27, that isn't really a lot of game time. Like, I'm a strong believer in like the quality of the content you deliver is more important. Like, I'm willing to pay full price for a game like Metroid Dread that's only like an 8-hour game, because it is a really high quality, awesome game. So, if the Rising Tide ends up really blowing my socks off, and presumably it'll have a dominant battle with Leviathan, and those are always like really cool and epic, I'm really looking forward to seeing what that's like. But that'll be saved for next time. So next time is going to be DLC 2, start to finish. And the time after that will be final boss and beating the game. So almost there. Almost through Final Fantasy 16 here. I have been having fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what these last smidges are. And yeah, considering how hard the main game already went, I expected the DLC to go hard in some places. That final boss is pretty epic, and now I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the final boss of DLC 2 is like. I'm sure that's going to be quite the spectacle there as well. But I'm going to get some sleep now. It's 2 in the morning. Appreciate everybody that tuned into a stream here, both with like Final Fantasy 16 and earlier today with Helldivers 2. And until next time, bye-bye! See you